Hello YouTube, this is Dark Emissary 617, and today I'm going to be doing my first review of the Ben 10 Reboot figures, made by Playmates Toys now as opposed to Bandai. To start it off, I'm going to be doing Hex. First off, for the first time, we finally get a Hex figure, because, believe it or not, he never was made in the original toy line. Never understood why, but before I get more into the figure, let's take a good look at this box. So you see here, he comes with his magical staff. The magic staff that was known for the fact that only master magicians could use back in the original Coin to Charm caster. And this is how Hex now looks in the cartoon. It's actually not a bad design. For the most part, he does look like how he should. I mean, he even has the double capes that he was known for. But he's a little goofier now, which I kind of don't like that part about him. You can pause and read anything you want from there. And you can even pause for here for Hex's bio. And at the bottom, you get to see all the new figures that they made for the reboot for the time being. So, there's all of Ben's aliens, there's Ben, and the new villains, of course, are Hex and Dr. Animo for the first time ever as new figures. And a new villain that has never been seen before until this reboot, who's known as Steam Smite. I'll be getting to him very shortly. But enough about the box, let's take a good look at Mr. Hex himself. And let me tell you, the wait was worthwhile for this guy. Hex is surprisingly very well painted. I mean, for Playmates, I am proud of these guys for actually putting all their efforts into it. He has all of his little paint that kind of makes him look like a Kiss fan with the black and white paint all over his face. And he has his yellow eyes, but there's no pupils, which is fine, because I know for a fact they would have messed up the paint there. The amulets on his chest are very well painted as well. They have a little nice molding there, and on that crescent moon crest on him is also pretty well detailed. The capes are very bendy, which is good for the articulation, and he just looks very nice. Like, I must admit, they painted him very neatly. I'm very impressed. They even painted the weird markings on his shoulders. So, oddly enough, Playmates for once actually really went all the way for them, and he's a villain figure. And if that wasn't cool enough, look at the articulation he has. His head swivels, which is expected. His shoulders are swivel hinges, as they can go outwards by that much and can go up and down, of course, with the hinge. And he even has elbows, like, and they're even swivel hinged elbows. Like, that is kind of surprising. Both wrists can swivel. And very tight joints too, might I add. They work very well and they're not loose, and I love how the articulation is so far. The waist turns and the legs, they can move forwards and backwards and even swivel, and he even has knee joints. I must admit, I am impressed. I can't say that the Bandai toy line was perfect, but man, I never would have imagined that Playmates would actually make the better figures. And he's 5 inches tall as opposed to the 4 inches. And he comes, of course, with this little cool, I always thought it kind of looked like a crow's head. It has the little black ring, which can move around. And I love how it looks like an old decayed stick, because it did have this very old effect on it. His, only his left hand can hold it, which is fine, because I'm pretty sure he did tend to use his left hand to cast spells. Well, this hand was more like a spell casting hand, which I see why they did in that pose, which I think is wonderful. And overall, I am very impressed with this figure. He's worth picking up, especially for us hardcore Ben 10 fans. And I gotta say, I am very happy Playmates is actually doing a good job, and I hope they continue to keep this quality for the Ben 10 toys. So that's been my review for the Ben 10 Reboot Hex figure. This is Dark Emissary 617 signing out.